her name is who?
Linda.
Linda Israel. Oh, Linda Israel, you and your mom, I'm very humble to talk to you and your mom this morning. You look alike, Linda. You look like your mom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. So, Mama Linda,
Yes.
and I needed to speak to you mainly regarding of the life of what God has done to your whole house, especially in Linda. There's something you need to know here, that Linda is underage.
Mm-hmm.
Linda, is your mom hearing that? She do hear.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
What did I say, Mama Linda? Linda is who?
It's underage.
And once somebody is underage, it is just a miracle to me that Linda used her faith to heal her. But an underage person, the mother is the one who should apply their faith and their belief to work what had happened to Linda. Which church has you been going since you were your youth, Mama Linda?
I had a church, but it was not good. I left.
Since a girl, which church were you brought up? Catholic or it is Church of
Catholic.
England? Huh?
Catholic.
Oh, so Catholic. So the Catholics, now I know you are syndrome. Linda, syndrome means what in your language?
Syndrome.
So religious or traditional. I'm not sure.
Or syndrome means, like, for example, you have a syndrome of cancer.
Oh,
You have a syndrome of sickness. So the syndrome means the effect that somebody is having. Some people have psychological syndromes, immune syndrome, Down syndrome, something like that. So if your mom is from the background of the Catholic, I now could understand the position of our understanding, because mostly the Catholic people, they used to worship this rosary. Do you know how to use rosary, Mama?
I before, but now I don't. I forgot.
But you used to use it before.
Yes.
In Catholic, people are not taking serious to read the Bible because the Father will do on behalf of the people. Is that not so? Yeah. So the foundation of your faith, it is Catholic. And Catholic, they don't practice the reality of healing, which has happened to your daughter. Have you seen such kind, what happened to your daughter Linda, happen in Catholic since you were born?
No.
It don't even happen to other Church of Anglican. Neither it happened to Pentecostal churches. Linda had a problem which I want you to speak and see translate to me either your language. I want to hear from your own mouth, because what Linda has been telling us is from her own mouth. But I want to say it. If you cannot speak English, just explain, Linda will translate it to me. Go on, Mama. There's a reason why I'm doing this. We're going to come to the solution, because I discovered that even Linda's having some report from the hospital, which I want to tackle this between you and I and Linda. Can you tell me in your language, because what Linda, how it started, when you gave birth to Linda, your life history with her, and how she came to get into this? Please, Mama, kindly just be kind to me to tell me that. Linda, tell her what I said.
She started swelling on
Mommy,
her
speak your
feet.
language. I'll let her translate. Speak your language. I want you to flow. Speak
Okay.
Uganda, Orke, Barara, whatever. I want to flow when you are talking to me. Linda is very good in English. Her English is better than even mine. She can translate to me. But I want you to come to your own heart. There's a reason why I'm saying this. Because when Linda explained me her sickness, she was so emotional from her own heart. And all the time when she has been speaking, we feel we know what she is. So just take your time.
Okay, akatandika kuzimba ekigere yazimba okuguru byagenda
Yes, we'll stop, then Linda translates it to me.
That's okay. Like I started from the swelling started from the leg, then it went up
Before
to
the
the
cancer
thigh.
start, I want your mom to
Yes.
give the history of your son.
Yes,
Well,
it
tell her.
started from the leg and then it went to the thigh, the swelling.
No, Linda, this is your mother. She knows you before you are conceived. And she feels you before you are born. What I want her to tell me, the history of your past life from the way she conceived you and the way she gave birth to you. It's a little bit that in brief. And then she comes to the sicknesses. Tell us, be free, and tell me that. She's hearing. And if you speak, she speak, you stop, and then you translate it to me, and I can intercept.
Okay. Nkaba nitoyana na isowarimba nagirenda yeye nija nakananinanishe emyezi eshatu.
Okay, she was staying with my dad and then she got pregnant with me, and then she separated with my dad when I was 3 months in the stomach.
That is what I wanted to know, because I know you, Linda, from the beginning. So that your mom to be open to me, because I want to find out the solution why you suffer like this. So your mom got pregnant after she realized when she has already separated your dad.
No, she already knew, but she left with, my dad when she was pregnant, 3 months pregnant.
All right. So,
Yes.
dad of Linda has remarried.
No, not yet.
He's sick.
And he's sick.
Or is sick.
Yes.
It's a sickness which is sensitive.
Yes, he had a stroke.
Or she had a stroke.
Maya,
Mama Linda, when did you come to realize that Linda, after birth to Linda, what are the sickness that has approached her at the childhood?
sorry?
Sicknesses in child.
Before akabarwire asthma.
Before, when I was young, I had asthma.
Yes?
It's only asthma.
I'm talking about you. Were you, when you conceived her, you were asthmatic?
Yes.
And when you are pregnant, the 9 months of being her in your womb, what were progress of her being? How are you feeling until you get back to her?
She was very fine. She was very fine.
And she gave birth normal to you.
Yes.
And when did your father, Linda, got stroke?
Now it's before me, like when I was in senior one. That was like last year, but one.
Last year, but one. Okay, thank you, Mama Linda. So, when Linda started having this swollen leg, what happened? How did he come to get the swollen leg? What happened? I just want from Mama Linda, not from you, Linda.
akarugaho isomero akarogayo umucumuro akarogayo umucumuro yimuka mukasheshe yangira ngu ekigyere kizimbire naye nakyo kikaba kizimbire.
I came back from school, and then it was during the holidays. When I came back from school, my leg was okay. It started getting swollen from the foot and then slowly to the thigh.
It just started without anything. Did something bite her or what happened? I want it from Mama Linda.
No.
Nothing.
Yes.
And that is when it was diagnosed and found out that you did have that swelling of your leg.
Yes.
Yes, Bishop.
But Mama Linda, when it is swollen, it took how long before he could not be able to walk?
Omuntu gw'okubanza nkamutwara omu irwariro namukyebeza nashanga atiine ekyaine.
The first time she took me to the hospital in the X-ray, and then they said there is no problem. I have nothing.
Then that is the second time also bajya kutiine ekyaine.
And the second time they also said there's nothing with the swelling.
Kyaguma nikizimba nikizimba.
So it stayed like swelling up to the thigh.
Kyareba kyaba wansi kyamutwara omu irwariro bashanga aine lymph nodes there.
And then we saw it becoming worse, so we had to go to the hospital. And then I had lymph nodes, and also I had got a blood clot in the leg because of not walking.
What is blood clot? Because that English I don't know. I told you your English is too good. Lymph nodes. What's that? Linda.
Lymph nodes are like they are like okay, like we have them in the body, but then there's when they are like swellings that fight infections and what in our body. We have them, but then there's a time when they come and like be visible.
Oh, that is what they call lymph node.
Yes, and sometimes they have cancer in them.
Those lymph nodes, sometimes they have cancer.
Yes, Bishop.
And sometimes they don't have cancer.
Yes.
So there is things which are like a boil or a cyst.
Yeah, like a swelling, but they are hard, not painful, but then.
So Mama Linda.
Yes, please.
So how many what happened when 3 times there was no cancer, when there was no problem, and when did they diagnose him to have cancer, how to have cancer?
Then bakatwara lymph node bakakushemeza bakatwara lymph node.
They operated me. She's saying that they operated me, and then they took a test, and then they checked if I have cancer.
Then it found that Linda could not walk and it could not whatever. Then it turned to be a cancerous.
Yes. The leg was very, very, very fat. It was very big.
Very fat.
Yes.
It became so big.
Yes.
Right. We have done that. I'm happy to hear that from Mama Linda. So, Linda, Mama, you took Linda to India.
Yes, but before that, was kidney failure, was blood clot, was ICU.
Yes, before going to India, I got a blood clot, a kidney failure, and I was also taken to the ICU here in Bar. And then I also did dialysis, and then after that, that's when I was discharged again, but as we were raising funds for going to India.
So you are diagnosed, repeat again, with?
I was okay, like I had a blood clot, I had a kidney
It was
failure.
you are diagnosed with a blood clot. Explain
Yes.
more about the blood clot, because some people who are not sure of what blood clot is all about. What is a blood clot?
I think it's like when the blood like stays like okay, like it stays on one position, it doesn't move, it doesn't
Oh,
flow, so it
yes,
stays on.
then they become
Yes, it
thick.
floats.
That's a blood clot.
Yes.
I know about it. I just want other people to know. So you have a blood clot in what part of your body?
In this leg, the one that
On your
was
leg,
swollen.
there's a blood clot. All right. So
Yes.
then from that, it turned to what?
It started swelling again. I got a kidney failure.
Kidney failure. Two of your kidney failed or one?
Yes, two of them. I would not go to the toilet. I would not susu anything. I would not go
Right.
to like pee. Yes.
Good, good. Then after kidney, then what, Linda?
They took me to the ICU. I also had dialysis.
Dialysis was to make you pass water through dialysis to circulate your blood
Yes,
and
Bishop.
to take out all the toxins
Yes,
that
Bishop.
was supposed to be done by the kidney. So you have dialysis and you are in the ward ICU for how long, Mama Linda?
2 months. Yeah.
2 months.
2 months. So when somebody's in ICU, means what?
It's an intensive care unit.
That means somebody's about to die.
Yes.
It's a
I was
dangerous
on.
place. And you stay there for 2 months.
Yes. They would put me like on different types of oxygen. There's also a time when the blood clot went into the lungs, and that was so very. They thought I would die. So they told my mom there is medicine where that is free and also the one that is expensive. So my mom said, let's use the one that is free. I know God is working. I know there's nothing that will happen to my daughter. So they just put medicine, and then like they thought I would die. They were even scared. The doctors were very scared. They would put me on different types of oxygen. They put me on the big one, the small one. I was almost dying. But because of my mom's faith, I didn't die.
So your mom stood with you when you were in that critical condition until
Yes,
now.
yes, Bishop.
And then they took you to India,
Yes, Bishop.
and it cost a lot of money.
Yes, Bishop. They raised people, like I made a video, and then people raised funds. They came all over all over the places. They put me on TV. They gave me money. They sponsored me. People came to support me.
And then you went to India, and again you came back.
Yes, but then I went to India. I didn't finish all the medicine, so I had to come back with a few doses. Then we thought we would go back to India, but then, like by the time I was going to go back to India, they had to amputate my leg and my foot, and also there was no money for going back to India.
You are supposed to go back to India, but coming back from India in Uganda, they
Yes,
have to amputate your foot.
yes, Bishop.
And again, that is now reach a level your mom could and the people could not pay, and you had no money to go back to India.
Yes, Bishop.
What were you going to do in India? Because they had already.
I was supposed to finish like 6 months in India, but then I finished only 2 months. I stayed there for 2 months. So I was supposed to go back and then finish the doses and also remove this chemo pot. They had left the chemo pot thinking that I would go back to India and get the medicine. So that's why they left it there.
So there is no any doctor in East Africa can do them. They only do them in India, Linda.
Yes, they can also do it in Kenya, but also, yeah, but we are not sure.
All right, now let us come to the day your mom could only nurture you and giving you pamper. You could not come out, not walk, not stand. Mommy, explain this again to me.
Pardon?
Speak. Let us speak our language and to translate.
Yes, please can you repeat?
I want your mom to explain the period that you went in a dilemma. You could not come out of bed for how many years and how long. And let her explain that part.
Like how many days to
ukatandika vuba ICU vuba kuna
yes, how many?
umwaka goma
She has said I stayed in the ICU when I could.
No, after
It's like
ICU,
1 year.
you kept you stayed ICU how long?
There are like 2 months,
2 months.
3 or 2 months around there.
But well, after coming from ICU at home, you
Yes.
have never been walking,
Yes,
sleeping
Bishop.
on bed. I want us to explain that part.
Yes, she
Your mom to explain, not you.
okay.
And let us speak louder.
akamara nk'emyezi nk'etaano ari kusiba pampa ndi kumuhindura ndi kumugaburira aryamira ahantu hamwe atiine ekyakubaasa kwekorwa.
Linda, give me that.
She's saying that I stayed for a very long time in bed. I could not like turn myself. They would feed me from the bed. I would only wear pampers and also bathe me. Like I would take a shower from the bed, just cleaning me, not pouring water on me.
Mama Linda could not even turn by herself.
No,
For how long?
like nk'emyezi nkamushanju.
Like 7 months there.
7 months. Linda, how was it? You were feeling so pain.
Yes, it was very uncomfortable. I would feel lonely, and I was also like, I was very tired.
I wanted that to come from your mouth, herself, because God is hearing that. God is hearing that. So, Mommy, explain what you have seen, because I haven't spoken to you since I was talking to your daughter who is under 18. So, explain to me what you have seen since the past 3 months when I get encounter with your daughter Linda. Explain and speak louder.
Okay. Ndebire entaniso y'amaani munonga ahabw'okuba kuwamushabiire akaana akaatuura lyani yimuka yatandika kushutama yatandika kweriisa twamwiha omu pampers twasitopinga kumuha omu pampers yatandika kushutama obwire buringwa.
She's saying that ever since you prayed for me, she has seen a very, very big change, because like before you had prayed for me, I would like wear pampers each day. They would buy pampers, a packet of pampers every day. I would wear a lot of pampers, and also bathing. I would not turn myself, not even eating. They would feed me. I would not want to eat food. But now you prayed for me, there is a very big change.
Mommy, that is what I want to hear from your mom. How do you see that I'm sitting here in my house and you are in Mbarara, Uganda, but your daughter, who you could not could not even turn herself from bed, is now sitting next to you with a full hair, beautiful than even you. Tell me what you feel.
Nkashemererwa munonga hamwe n'abo kugira nkanta kumanya rurimi n'abo kundagambe niwe kwebaza mbwenu nkashemererwa bwa Ruhanga ekitiinisa ninkigarurira Ruhanga mbwenu nkabura n'ebigambo ahabw'amashemererwa mingi.
She's saying that she was very, very happy, and like because she didn't know what to say to you because she didn't know the language of speaking to, so she was very happy, and she gives the praise and honor to God.
Now I understand why she could not communicate with me, which I was blaming her. And for sure, Mommy, I withdraw my complaint because I've been wondering whether you are a normal woman that has never talked to me, even give me a cup of tea, that God has brought great joy to your 16 years old girl. Don't you see her and yourself? You look so wrinkled and she's beautiful than even you. Look at her. Look at her hair. Those hair was not there on her. But how long did I pray for you, Linda? Now it's how many weeks?
It's like 1 month, 2 months now.
It is 2 months now.
Yes.
And you are sitting together, you are eating, you are bathing yourself, you are not being tanned. Linda, is that not so?
Yes, dancing, singing, praising the Lord, everything. Eating.
Eating like a pig, you told me.
Yes.
Now, best I've talked to your mom, Linda, and Mama Linda. The doctor did their best, and I want to thank them so much because they kept your daughter not to die for all those 2 years, inclusive when they keep her in intensive care unit for 2 months. May God bless them.
Amen.
They helped Linda. But they have no final solution, which I want us now, if you can help me, Mama Linda. You can just thank God who has healed your daughter and never expect again there shall be any negative thing coming on Linda again. Because Linda has come out from where she could not be turned from bed, Mama Linda. And Linda is just gorgeous. And Linda is now walking like what I saw the other day. You know, that day I cry. You know I like to cry. Linda, do you know I like to cry?
Yes, Bishop.
I do cry emotional tears when I get too much happy with what God did to people. Because I'm not qualified to be used by God in this manner, but I can see Linda is alive, whether she has been taken to India. She has been in hospital in Barara. She has been on bed for all those time. Mama Linda, your daughter is a Bible in the day to day. I don't know you. Do I know you people?
No.
No, Bishop.
Only introduction. And I just talked to Linda. Linda, I ignore you for almost a month. Because I don't minister to people and I see them like this. And when you came to get encounter with me, Linda, I, Gilbert, there did not heal you. It's Jesus who used his grace to get you to get in touch with me. And because he loves me, stay in this one will heal you. And praise and glory be to Jesus himself.
Amen.
Because if I wanted to heal the people myself, I will go on the street, heal them, but I can't. How many people are ministered to and they don't receive their healing? But you, Linda, your faith is bigger than the faith of people in the whole entire world. That's why I wanted to hear from your mom. Because what you did is your mom could have been taking that faith because you are unhealed. And based on that, your mom is now giving me her side. So Linda, thank you very much. I'm so happy to talk to you and talk to your mom. I just want kindly, if there's an opportunity that I can get out of the YouTube or the Facebook and we talk personal matter with your mom, I'm going to break my English. We can struggle because there are a few things which I want to talk to mom in a private. Is that okay with you, Linda?
Yes, Bishop.
I want to go far away that you don't hear what he's telling me. I'm going out of the YouTube. Talk to people in the YouTube, Facebook, and tell them something you are feeling. Or just say your mom ought to say something. This is which day today, Linda? It's 6th. It's 6th. Huh? It's 6th of November.
Yes, Bishop.
2024.
Bishop.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow they're saying that I'm going to go for an operation. They like remove the samples and then they check if I have cancer.
I talked to your mom about it. I talked to your mom about it. Just tell the people what you want them to hear. Those who knows you, those who don't know you.
I want to tell you people that God is real and trust in the Lord, and he'll like also have faith in God. Do not give up on him.
Thank you. Mama Linda, say something to people before we go out from the YouTube and Facebook.
Ruhanga nakora ibyo gutangaza iyo ndebere Ruhanga ahava mugaragara Linda from day one ndebere nakora ibyo gutangaza kandi Ruhanga kimwe cyatakakora mumesije mumugumeho ebiro byona amen.
Shall say that like God does wonders and miracles. Shall seen God working ever since I got sick, and that God is real, and also stay on God. There's also nothing impossible with God, and like stay with him all the days of your lives.
Ikindi iwe uri umushiga wa Ruhanga yewe kugoshabira umwana wanje akakira ikikirizo ry'umushiga wa Ruhanga.
Shall say that you are a man of God. Ever since you prayed for my child, I have seen you are a man of God.
Thank you very much, Linda. Linda, then people, the YouTube, the Facebook, we say goodbye now. This is Archbishop Day here, following up the healing of a young girl called Linda Israel. And I decided to speak for the first time with her mother. And if you are watching this program, my telephone number is on the system. You can also call me. And I'm so happy that God has made it possible to see miracles, signs, and wonders on